Internal rate of return. One of the most powerful metrics you can use when analyzing a deal, but probably one of the most misunderstood terms out there in the world of investing. So let's take 5 minutes, break it down, simplify it so you can use IRR going forward when analyzing your prospective deals. So is IRR the average return over the hold period? Simply calculate how much you're going to make each year, divide it by the number of years over how much you've invested, and is that the average return that you've made? No. IRR, the internal rate of return, the formal definition is the interest rate at which the net present value of all cash flows, both positive and negative, from a project or investment equals zero. That sounds like a lot of technobabble that adds absolutely zero value to me when analyzing a deal. Let's take a step back and let me ask you a very simple question. Would you rather have $10,000 today or $10,000 5 years from now? Because that is essentially what the internal rate of return does. It looks at all the cash flow that you're going to get from an investment over the life of the investment, and then it factors in the time value of money. That's it. Where the average return just simply adds everything up and divides it by the number of years, the internal rate of return looks at all of it and the timing of the cash flow, and then factors that in as well to give you a more true depiction of what the actual value of that project is. So if I'm looking at two projects, and in the first one I'm getting $15,000 a year, the average return is 15%, the IRR is 15%. But in deal number two, I don't get any cash flow during the life of that project. So if I was only looking at the metric of the average return, the two projects would look the same. But if I use the IRR, I can see that deal number two, the IRR is only 12% because I'm not getting any cash flow until year 4, right? So $1 today is worth more than $1 4 years from now. So I need to factor that in. I need to understand that. So it's just another tool that you can use to compare deals. Like in these two instances, the average return is exactly the same. But if we look at the IRR, that'll give us some insight into the timing and what that project is really worth if I'm not generating cash flow every single year. So I hope that helps. Make sure you subscribe, like, and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Check out our website, www.snacap.com. And if you have any questions about real estate investing, specifically in apartments, feel free to give me an email, send me a note, michael@snacap.com, and we'll talk to you soon.